So, I think we'll do a little better this time.
Hopefully.
So what are you playing as there?
I got a lizard man named Salvor. He's gonna be a wayfarer, which I guess is a crossbow dude that does marksmanship and I guess geomancy. I think it is.
I'm working on a conjurer here.
Uh-huh.
So I just got summoning, right? I'm trying to decide, do I want another magical power with them? I think maybe I do.
Yeah, you may want to. So you got some oomph.
I mean, should it be Hydrosophis just so I can have the healing? That seems to make some sense.
Does it give an attack as well, or?
It's got an attack as well.
Okay, well, I mean, that might work. That might work then. Well, you got your options.
What is your Sybil ability?
I don't even know how to go back, to be honest. I already clicked start game. It says me just wait.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna pump points into persuasion. I guess I have a bonus to Lore Master anyway.
What's important is you don't pick the same instrument as me, so we got different.
What'd you pick?
I picked one of the string ones.
One of them string ones.
Not the cello and not the flute. For sure. I think it's just the first string one there.
Alright, my tags are gonna be Mystic Scholar. Should be good.
Yes. I'll tell you my stuff when we get loot.
Oh darn, I didn't change the skills.
Yep.
Oh well.
We're gonna do a normal playthrough.
I like just buy restoration or something.
It all happened like I knew it would. A single drop of source magic. And like flies to honey, the monsters swarmed. The rebel panicked. The carnage began. And the magisters pointed their fingers at me. Just as I'd planned.
She's a witch. Burn her.
I was shackled and collared. And sent to Fort Joy.
Sounds like a
I'd
joyful
come here to
place.
kill Godwoken. But instead, I became part of their story.
Oh, wait. Not quite. Is this how Morrowind started? You, Outlander, wake up. On your feet. There you go.
Kinda how it goes, man.
Well, that's just easy to do. Oh, Baldur's Gate. That's the name.
Oh yeah, you just washed it up on the beach in early access.
Yeah, for sure.
What did they do to me?
I don't really know.
Let's get our bearings.
Very small tome.
Make war.
Their too long presumed source is a virtuous part of civil society, yet we need look no further into the past in the Sword King's reign to understand the havoc such magics may wreak. One day another order must follow in the Source Hunter's footsteps. Sorcerers must be muted. The new model of source colors provided by Verduran is proving most effective.
Ah, you're up. Yes. Looks like that collar fits you there.
No leash.
Not too tight, I hope.
In the meantime, your next stop will be Magister William. All passengers you'll find him on the other side of this deck, in the officers' quarters. No, you're alive, and you're having a conversation. You are on a ship, of course. But luckily for us both, we're merely sailing the plain old sea.
Index fingers pressed to her lips, she pauses a moment to give you a scrutinizing gander.
My word, you do seem a bit befuddled, don't you?
Cover that.
Perhaps I was a bit too generous with that sedative. Oh well, I'm sure you'll soon gather your wits. Most likely. Eventually. In the meantime, a new life awaits. And if you're a particularly good girl,
I'm not a
perhaps
girl.
a cure as well. An end to
He's talking
source.
to me.
For good.
You ain't wearing shoes.
Where's my shoes?
Magic. I'll need to write to headquarters
Oh,
right
there's a
away.
Man, I don't think I can wear shoes. I'll wait until this game. You want me to breathe fire on her? I can breathe fire on her. I'll do it.
That's probably not a great idea.
I feared it.
Good gods! There's been a murder here.
Murder most foul.
Quite the mess they made.
No lesions, no trauma.
You're a British lizard?
He was bled by magic.
Guess so.
Burns me up this happened under our protection. We're extremely lucky no Voidwalker followed the source that did this.
She looks up at you with a mirthless smile.
I was on duty in your room when the murder happened. You were asleep the whole. You're one of the only indisputably innocent people on the ship. Unless you can commit murder in your sleep, of course. Figured as much. Listen, I could use someone to keep their ears open among the passengers. Bring me a good lead, and I'll throw in a shiny gold coin for you. How about that? Thanks.
Sure, whatever.
I just...
Derp, 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 derp.
Blood flow. That can't be natural.
A little hot box.
Come on, please, Loisa. That's enough now.
Little kids.
Jill, is that right? I've a few questions for
Oh,
you.
there you are. Wife. Would you please tell this very charming gaggle of not at all brat-like babes that I am by no accounts this Losa woman, nor do I sing, in fact. I'm deathly, deathly allergical.
The young woman seems about to raise her hand, but quickly remembers herself and...
Who indeed? Why, my name is, Madame Josephine Gripples de Peeve.
The children break out into...
I say, it is.
Her pinched face cracks into a great grin, and she...
Yeah, okay, you found me out. Go on and get, and maybe I'll sing you something when I'm good and ready.
She turns to you, dark-eyed and dirty-haired, and smiles flatly.
Gotta keep ourselves entertained, haven't we?
I mean, not really.
You presume right. Thanks, but I already belong to an elite and exclusive ship gang. We play ball every day after lunch. You're too soft for it. You take care, though. Nope, trying not to find anything out either. Ignorance is bliss. The utterer, the better.
Suddenly, her eyes cloud to an unnatural black. Greyish veins run down her face, and her mouth tightens into a cruel sneer. As quickly as they came, the clouds clear. She smiles as though no change came over her.
Good luck, Chief.
Okay.
Bilbo Baggins sort of thing going.
We'll hand you right over the side of this ship with it.
How dare you classify this slop as food? I've seen more appetizing things coming out of plague-stricken pigs.
There's nothing else I can make, Your Majesty. Turnips and water are all I was given.
A broad dwarf sits totally upright on the bench, eyes closed, palms face up on his knees. His beard is a cascade of meticulous... He raises an eyebrow as you approach, but doesn't...
Listen up, kiddo. You hear that?
There has been a murder, Your Majesty.
He turns his head toward you, looking you up and...
You look like a kiddo to me. Listen, if you're interested. or get gone if you aren't.
His eyes snap open. He looks...
Murder? Ah, that's what they were going on and on about. I wouldn't know anything about it. I kill a man. He knows who done it. His daddy knows who done it. And the mayor knows who done it too.
His eyes flutter shut, and he assumes his position of repose once more.
Whether they catch me is another matter, but I ain't one to hide my accomplishments.
It's your accomplishments.
The ship, of course.
A wave of sound washes over you. The unintelligible chatter of your shipmates, the groaning of wood from floor to ceiling, the boom, crash and crackle of waves around you, complaints from the sea itself.
And?
Well, there has been a murder, Your Majesty.
A common sort of sound, isn't it? Where there's talk, there's health. That's all you hear, though. Listen close. You've got ears on your head, haven't you? You need me to show you how to use them. There now, just like that. Aha!
His eyes snap open as his countenance breaks into an expression of joy. One great paw claps you on the back. The other catches you before you lose your footing.
There, you heard it, didn't you? I knew it. I knew it. Aye, this is good news, kiddo. Good news. It's the wheel, the wheel. Don't you see, you beautiful idiot? Squeaks whenever the helmsman jerks it clockwise, which means we're heading east. Burn my beard.
Okay.
That means if we've been traveling for, yes, only 10.34 nautical miles to Fort Joy.
That's cool.
Yeah, no indeed, kiddo. But that ain't my final destination.
The dwarf leans back from the table and strokes his beard, gold medallions jingling merrily. His eyes roll over to you.
That'll be all, thank ye kindly, kiddo.
Seems to me you should be a little more afraid. There's a killer about, after all.
Till overboiling a bit of cabbage becomes a crime, I shall hold my head steady.
Never thought you'd end up a prison convict.
The lizard looks you up and down, like a farmer would a fetching. All of a sudden, he grips you firmly by the chin, with the intent of inspecting your teeth.
There's some discoloration, but I've seen worse. After all, one can't expect to find prime murder. Now then, to business. You will answer me 3 questions. The first one is this. Can you cook?
I don't know. I didn't look at my skills.
Mused. On to the second question. Can you knit, weave? In short, yes, I can tell from your vagabond. On then to my final query. Have you the ability to administer the upkeep of one's personal appearance? The delicate art of cosmetic, just as I thought. So, 3 questions asked, 3 questions answered. As per your own testimony, you can cook, but you have the fashion sense of a monkey in a clown suit, and your personal hygiene reminds one of a cark. That won't do at all, see? I'm sad to say I must deny you the opportunity to be my slave. Ever so sorry. I know, but you just don't have what it takes. A good slave's made of sterner stuff still. Hone your skills, and one day...
Really? You got this wolf on a leash now. As soon as the Inquisitor gets here, we'll hang you right over the side of this ship with it.
What you doing there?
How dare you classify this slop as food?
I want to use it.
I've seen more appetizing things coming out of plague-stricken pigs.
There's nothing else I can make, Your Majesty. Turnips and water are all I was given.
Unacceptable. I've never dined on anything that doesn't
made mashed
I
potatoes.
don't intend to do away with it.
Well, there has been a murder, Your Majesty. Maybe that has the Magisters more concerned than you are.
Don't you get saucy with me, but you clearly don't
Artery
bartering for trade?
Never thought you'd end up a prison ghost.
Yeah.
Dick.
Yeah, I kind of screwed up then, huh?
That right. I always knew you'd turn out rotten, Ben Nest. Your kind always hung closest to our divine, like wolves around a
The
cave.
lore master of persuasion.
Well, you've got this wolf on a leash now.
As soon as the Inquisitor gets here, we'll hang you right over the side of this ship with it.
A scruffy man lounges against the wall with scarred arms folded. A sly smile playing on his face.
Watch your back, new fish. There's a murderer on board, and I'd bet 3 months' pay it's this tramp Ifan.
Rolling his eyes at the Magister's warning, the man named Ifan beckons again. He leans in and adjusts your collar with a sharp tug, balancing its weight so it no longer presses unpleasantly on your neck. He winks.
Pinches less that way, right?
Hocking a phlegmy gobbet in your general direction, the sullen Magister settles back to his task of glowering at Ifan. And now, you.
We used to know each other, more's the pity. I was his commander many, many, many moons ago. Isn't that right, Vic?
Standing far back from Ifan, the tight-faced Magister draws one finger across his throat. Ifan grins, flashing pointed.
Same as he was at 14 years old. Only difference is somebody gave him a bigger sword, and now he's Johnny Big Pants.
Oh, he's carrying a mace. Oh.
Long story. Maybe I'll tell you about it in the Joy. Away from interested parties. No. The dead man, Finn, is it? I'd no business with him. And I wouldn't put a man down without good reason.
He glances over at Magister Victor.
Damn shame sheer annoyance isn't reason enough. The Joy, I've heard a lot. Nothing good. No surprise there, since Bishop Alexander runs the show. Wonder if we'll get to meet the Ringmaster himself. Not eager to bow before the great Bishop Alexander, son of the Divine himself. My sentiments exactly. But Vic here will blow a blood vessel if he hears you talking like that.
What are you conspiring about over there? You!
Oh, don't mind him. Vic's just got a bee in his bonnet.
Name!
Turnips and water are all I was given.
Lenta.
Magister Victor looks at you suspiciously, then scrawls something illegible down in a tiny note.
Away with you, at once.
Ifan performs an elaborate pantomime of keeping quiet, one finger.
Don't you get saucy with me when you clearly don't know the first thing about sauce.
Here's the register, ma'am. Good, good. Magister Williams has just about done with the last passenger. You faring okay so far? Trust me, with Bishop Alexander in charge, things will get a lot better from here on out. He's God-woken, you know. You head on in now. Williams will get you sorted fast.
Can we just skip to the part where I reassure you and you shut up? Trifle. And if she tries to run, shoot to kill.
You seem on edge, officer.
Standing at the center of the room, you spot a sorcerer haughtily eyeing a pair of nervous-looking magisters. They keep their crossbow trained upon her as she's being interrogated by an officer.
So you admit it then? You murdered that poor fella?
Yes, I did. But of course, that was only the beginning.
She turns her head and looks you straight.
There are others whose lives must end.
Good God, the woman's mad. You there, sorcerer, go and fetch Magister Siwan. We need to do more than collar this maniac. We need to shackle her, hands and feet.
It means your journey draws to a close. Do stick around for its finale, though, because...
She reaches for her collar and simply removes it.
Uh-oh.
I'm just about to create a scene.
Subdue her, men, quickly! If she casts source, the Voidwoken will come.
She smiles with wicked...
Precisely.
Oh, that was fine.
What's happening?
No time for chatter! We've got to get out of here!
Some stuff in here for you.
You're on fire.
Yeah.
Damn! That doesn't bode well. Upwards and upwards.
Where you at, dear? Where'd you go? Upstairs. This is a washer stop.
God damn it! We need to get off this wreck, and quick!
Oh, God.
Not long before this thing snaps into splinters! What in blazes? Something's pounding on the hull!
You pass through the door and are suddenly face to face with an undead. His skull is bizarrely angular, and a glorious jewel sits in the skeleton is quickly leafing through a volume of Cranley Hubert's famous encyclopedia, muttering,
No, no, no! What damn fools record knowledge on a pulped tree? It catches fire, it turns into must when wet, it cannot even resist acid! No wonder they're so bloody ignorant.
The skeleton looks up and notices you for the first time.
Oh. Yes? Shouldn't you be running or screaming or some such?
The skeleton groans and looks back to his book, frantically flipping from...
I know your god did not gift you with much, but kindly use the little you were given. Do you look at me and think, why yes, there is someone with organs enough to drown? Trifling matters like water and poison do not concern me. No, damp robes are the most I have to fear. Once this glorified skiff hits the seafloor, I will simply walk to shore. Whereas you, I believe, have lifeboats to pointlessly squabble over. I believe you did, although I was wearing the face of an elf at the time. I had a mask rather ingeniously designed, which allowed me to take that primitive form. A mask that was stolen by that damned witch after her little scene. Still, she'll drown with the rest of these fools, and I will simply pluck my mask from her cold, dead hands.
Hey, there you go.
Indeed. Just as sensible as getting off a sinking ship and leaving a fellow to his business. I would say good day, but it seems quite likely that you're about to die a rather terrible death, so...
The skeleton shrugs casually and returns to his book. The marking on the door was painted recently. Judging, you press your palm against the door to open it. The wood feels neither cold nor warm, but simply grey. It doesn't budge. The door groans open.
Why not? Bad guys. Cute. Use new shirt. What the heck, man?
I gave you a shirt, dude.
poison will be on any of one.
Do a song for that. Incarnate. So I've got Poison Dart and Provoke. Toss the enemies around. It's pretty nice, man. Throw a poison.
Oh, that thing is.
Taunted. Just pick him off. Conjurer seems pretty good.
A lifeboat! That means there's still a chance!
Shut your trap, kid. Children and dwarfs first, just like the old stories say.
The dwarf yanks at one of the nearby ropes to no avail.
Said there were other people down here. We need to help them.
You see those tentacles, kid? It's time for getting the hell out of here.
Ladder right over there.
You're gonna be the death of us, you hear?
Get down there.
Had to open your big mouth, didn't you?
Never. If you could walk to get over to that, there's a... Wait! Void Woken!
I thought Void Woken was supposed to be scary.
I've faced worse.
Let the games begin.
They who are about to triumph.
Alright. Punky dude. Blood status. That's a shot.
Not the static in the blood.
Oh, yeah. Another turn? I guess it's pretty
These beardless bugs won't sink the ship on my watch.
You're sinking the ship right now with that, buddy.
Oh wait, the sea's hungry. We don't have much time.
They smelling worse dead than alive.
Here we go.
Let's head above decks for some air.
I hear something. It's
His Majesty.
She tries to speak, but can only gape as she clutches her neck, trying to stem the bleeding of a gushing wound. Bloody bubbles froth from her mouth.
Why did I get knocked down? But I didn't escape. You'll be alright. I fell down inside the boat. No big deal. Pretty much.
I have plans for you, child. Right.
Thanks. Thanks for your help.
Whoever you are.
Honorable Dallas, we lost a ship sailing sorcerer prisoners to Fort Joy. We assume some escaped and broke their collars. Their vile magic lured the Voidwoken. All who were aboard are presumed dead. Yours faithfully into eternity, High Judge Oriven.
He's coming for us.